Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages for the people who are listening. And he'll also talk about the week to come and do any clearings or anything else necessary. So, yeah, I'm just going to let him come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that I am actually seeing that at the moment is a time where all of you are able to make progress in earthly ways. I would like you to know that when you are being very much in your own higher self connection and following your guidance, you will find yourselves actually taking more practical steps forwards. Whether that is to simply do something simple like make a change in your home, or whether it is something else like actually going somewhere where you are feeling inspired to go in order to, in one way or another, receive something, whether it is a positive earth energy or some kind of experience of life. But what I'm actually seeing is that energies at the moment are more about going forwards in earthly ways. And it doesn't have to be anything major, but small things that will take you forwards. So, what I am actually seeing at the moment is that there is a lot going on many different levels. So, some levels in you are still clearing. There are parts of you which are still, in one way or another, trying to get to a place of peace and wellness. So, aspects of you which will be feeling a bit like there is a lot going on, energy that is trying to clear, clarity that you are trying to find, perhaps about old relationships, things which have happened in your life, perhaps about the passing of a loved one or something else, but things which you have experienced in your life, which you have not fully processed yet. It could be the ending of a relationship. It could be the passing of a child, father, mother, family member. It may be something that you experienced a long time ago that you have not fully recovered from. But there will be things which are passing through you, trying to resolve themselves energetically at the moment. Deep things, perhaps childhood trauma, perhaps something else. But what I will say is that you are all trying to resolve things at the moment, which you have not fully resolved in the past. And then there are things which are trying to come into your lives, new things, new experiences, new changes that will bring you more of what you want. And so these new things are starting to enter slowly, to trickle in. But there will be things that need clearing in order for those things to be able to come in. So at the moment, it is a bit of both. And what I will say is that it is really important to stay grounded so that you can do the things necessary to take your lives forwards, but also give yourselves the time you need to process old energies through your system. So it is about having a balance between doing and being. And by being grounded, you will know what to do when. I also would like you to know that sometimes it is not really about having to do anything in order to allow energies to process and assimilate. It is not always about doing. Sometimes it is just about being, giving yourself time to just be still, to lie down, to do something that relaxes you so that energies are able to actually assimilate and ground in your system. I also would like you to know that when you are doing this, you may actually find yourself also receiving new inspiration about things that you can be doing on the earth plane that will further help you to ground and assimilate energies. So it may be, for example, that as you are being in your own energy, you feel inspired to contact someone who can help you with something, or perhaps do something else, something that will help you to resolve something inside. What I'm really trying to say is that you do all need to be giving yourselves time at the moment to be with yourselves as well as to do practical things. I have more messages to give you. One of them is that the world is changing fast, but that does not mean that you need to be affected by anything negative that is going on. It can be that the positive changes affect you, but not the negative. So, what we are doing is giving you advance warning about things so you are not affected by anything negative. So, what I have been saying to people is look after yourselves on all levels at the moment. Make provision for yourselves in terms of what your basic needs are. And what I mean by this is take stock of what you need on a day to day level. Have a look at what you need in order to stay alive, from food to other things like heating, and make provision for yourselves. Perhaps you are able to have some extra wood to burn or extra food, so you are not affected by anything negative. So I am not saying that there is going to be anything major happening, but there will be some shortages from time to time in the coming year ahead. So just have a bit extra in so you are not affected in any way, so your life can carry on moving forwards without having to worry about basics. I hope this makes sense. Just be mindful of that, and you will be guided what to do. Perhaps even growing a bit of food is good, but you don't have to go overboard. But just do what you feel you would like to be doing in terms of making provision for yourself. And what I am really trying to say is that it is a time at the moment where there is a lot of instability in the world because a lot is changing and there is a lot of negative shadow energy coming up at the moment in order to be purged. And so these energies will create problems for people. So, by looking after your own needs on a deeper level, you will not be affected by anything that happens on this level of life. I have a few more messages to give. I would like you to know that it is not really about having to do anything in particular at the moment to move forwards. It is more about an energy. So, when energies in you are ripe and ready to move forwards in certain aspects of your life, the opportunities will come to you and all you have to do is walk towards them. But it is not about what you do or don't do, it is about energies being ready. And when they are, you will be guided to take some practical steps so you are walking towards the opportunities that are coming to you. What I'm really trying to say is that it is not about anything in particular that is going to move you forwards, but it is actually an energy. I hope this makes sense. And I am saying this to those of you who really believe that in order to succeed, you have to be doing particular things. You have to be very proactive in certain ways. You don't. It is about an energy, and then that energy from within will guide you as to the steps to take. But there are no particular formulas to follow. It is about what is right for you. So, for each person, you will have your own way forwards. So, it doesn't have to involve something that you don't like doing in order to make progress. It will be whatever is right for your energy configuration. I hope this makes sense. And this is to reassure those of you who believe that there are certain things you will have to do in this life, because it is all about, at the moment, finding a way forwards that suits you on all levels. That is what I see. I have no more messages, but I would like you to know that the week ahead is going to be a good one for making progress on the earth plane, a good one for being able to make changes in your life, and finally, a week where you are able to actually help other people as well, if you would like to move forwards. And what I mean by that is I do see that some of you will start feeling like being helpful to others in areas where you are actually doing well already. So it may be when it comes to health, healing, and wellness, or something practical. But the reason I'm seeing this is because I am starting to see more energy in all of you that is ready to be expressed. And as you help put others with what you have already mastered, it actually helps you to master it more deeply. Whatever it is you are doing really well, it helps you actually to go deeper into it. That is all. I have no more messages. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a really good, happy week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.